Today, the 21st of August, 2025, and I'm just throwing the numbers at the constituency of North Abaco, from Grand Key to the north to Abaco, way south east. We know some of the numbers, but the information of freedom is not ready available. We are in this country, according to the Progressive Liberal Party and the FNM, that we are so uneducated that we can't handle the numbers that they throw at us. But they mistakenly throw the number at us: $58 million of travel for the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Bahamas to go to Africa, take his wife to dance all over Africa, his son to put on a dress and proclaim him a prince. 58 million has been bust up, thrown down the toilet, flushed down the toilet. No return. Fooling around with climate when Noah was in the ark and the whole world was flooded. Whereas the climatologists back then, God controls all things. 58 million in travel, 35 million in consultant fee. Not because that means that the government is so naive that they have to pay foreigners 35 million to tell them how to run this Commonwealth of the Bahamas. What if that 35 million was available to the hurricane-torn North Abaco? Those of you that don't have a home after the hurricane, those of you that have kids, no property, no way out, that 65% of the young people are committing suicide. They prefer to die and go to hell than to live in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas under the FNM and the PLP. Kai Mills want to give you a reason to live. I shall be the heartbeat and the pulse for the next generation. Land. Mashaba cannot grow anymore to the east. Got the ferry dock? Mashaba cannot grow anymore to the east. The growth has to come to the west. North Abaco. Property ownership. You have to prepare yourself for the growth. I may not be here, but if I could do like the architect that made Dundastan and Murphytown, every family gets 5 acres. If I could give 5 families an acre of land each, I have done more than every member of parliament in North Abaco today. The UPP government give every family in Dundastan, from Front Street to Back Street, 5 acres. The Progressive Liberal Party have had an endless party of $58 million while the people in Abaco are still living in trailers. Social services asking them to come out of the trailer, and they spend $58 million on travel, $35 million on consultant fee. That's a whopping $93 million down the toilet, and not 10 out of that $93 million has been spent in one of the most devastating parts of Abaco, North Abaco. What if Kai Mills was your member of parliament? Would I would have gotten some of that $93 million that the PLP flushed down the toilet? Yes, I would. You wouldn't be living in a trailer. You wouldn't be living in a dome. because Kai was gonna do everything he can to get some of that 93 million. So far, we haven't got anything but high electricity bill, high food prices, and they are coming knocking at your door with $200 in a yellow t-shirt, $200 in a red t-shirt. By all means, take the money. But if you had my integrity, I wouldn't take the money. I wouldn't take the shirt. But somebody need the money. Take the money, but use the shirt as something to brush your feet on when you come into your house. Vote Coalition of Independence for North Abaco. Your future depends on Kai Mills being at the table to get some of that $93 million for the people of North Abaco. Vote for Kai, because Kai still cares. That's why he's here. Vote COI, because Kai cares.